Hello Aquarius, welcome to your reading. This is your love reading for this week. It is the 26th to March 4th. And I'm just going to do the regular reading for you guys, with the first card being your energy, second card being their energy, whether they're, your partner or somebody coming towards you if you're single. Third card is going to be your current situation as a result of this. And your last card is going to be the outcome and what's coming up for you guys in the future of this week. So, Aquarius, your first card for you is the the 8 of Swords. Person you're dealing with has the 4 Cups in reverse. The energy right now is the Knight of Swords. And the outcome is the Queen of Wands in reverse. A lot of reverse Wands energy going on today, this week. With that Mercury retrograde coming up, everybody is kind of, I guess, on edge. But anyway, Aquarius. So, you having this 8 of Swords energy, you might be feeling trapped right now. You might feel like you're in jail. Not like literally in jail, unless you are literally in jail. I doubt that's likely. But more like a mental jail. Like you just completely trapped and confined in your thoughts. Like the swords are mental energy, thoughts, and also like talking and communication. And you could just feel completely like cut off and bound. And like you have no, you feel completely stuck, Aquarius. And you have the 4 of Cups in reverse for the person who's coming to you or the person that you're with. They are also kind of stuck in a different way mentally. They're more reflecting on feelings, and they are spending so much time looking inward and trying to look over the same feelings again and again and again, that they're missing out on current opportunities for emotions being offered. So, the current situation is the Knight of Wands, and that's more like things just rushing along, swooping on in and just like speaking your candor, like just going in and just saying, hey, this is what I'm going to say, because I'm going to say it and I need to say it, and here you go. So, in the current situation you guys have right now, it could just be speaking your truths as far as you could tell. But either way, you both are kind of just like more in your heads or them and their feelings about the situation than like realizing what's going on and looking at the bigger picture. You're just kind of like scatterbrained about it. A little more on the immature side. And with the Queen of Wands in reverse, it's just more like that selfish energy, just kind of thinking about like, oh, what about me? Like, you like devoting all the passions and energies to like more self-serving causes. And if you are in a relationship or trying to start a relationship, that's not something that's quite desirable. So you have the Queen of Swords for your energy as well. So you might be coming through to speak your truth on something, Aquarius. You are like giving off a more independent vibe with the Queen of Swords. You are not feeling perhaps trapped by your loyalty to this person or to anything like in particular. It might just be more about how you feel like about like your morals and values. You might feel like you need to see something through, or you need to act a certain way or think or do a certain way, that you can't be your authentic self. And they have the 9 of Cups here. So this is like happiness and contentment and satisfaction. So even though they're caught up in their feelings and they're missing out on like the emotions that probably you or, but I don't know, Aquarius, like as an air sign who is embodying a lot of air energy right here, it looks like you're kind of more on the emotionally detached side. But with this Nine of Cups, they're getting wish fulfillment. They have wish fulfillment here, even though they're missing out on an opportunity. Something is making them happy. And for the current situation, the Nine of Swords in reverse shows that, you know, there's a period that you guys were probably in some sort of anxious state shortly before this. Something might have been causing a little bit of paranoia or nervousness. But now it's like coming out of that energy and just kind of like facing fear and just kind of like working through it instead of trying to avoid it altogether or getting immersed in it. And then for your final outcome, the first clarifier is the Two of Swords. So, you know, a decision to be made with the Two of Swords, a calculated decision, something that involves a lot of thinking and not getting distracted by other senses with this blindfold. But with this Queen of Wands behind it, that decision or those choices, they are definitely being influenced by this energy of self-serving, like I was saying, like just more doing things based off of one's own needs instead of considering, you know, both people in the relationship or a potential relationship. And then you have the Fool here as your final clarifier. So to break free of this like mental jail you've put yourself in, like not only do you need to speak your truth, but you need to, and like this is another card of independence, like so you need to perhaps focus on yourself a bit more right now. Not saying if you're in a relationship that you need to, you know, break up or anything like that, but you might just need some time alone. Like you might just need to focus more on giving yourself some you time and like doing things that are productive for you. And I don't mean productive as in like paint like a masterpiece or something. I mean like something that makes you happy, even if it's like skating down to like the library or something like that, like to read a book, or even just reading a book at home, like in like with nobody to bother you. Just take some time for yourself, Aquarius. And the person you're with or who's coming towards you is a Hierophant in reverse, so they might not stick to the status quo, or they just might pretend they do to give themselves a certain, like, so they can be received a certain way, but that's not really what they're about. They might just be like with wish fulfillment here and like missed opportunity, they might be like getting what they want in some ways, but what they want might not be what they need. And they are trying to, like, I feel like perhaps keep up with a certain appearance. Even if it's not the appearance of being in the norm, it could be the appearance of being like, you know, trying to be, like, they might be trying to embody the Aquarius energy of just being, like, independent and, you know, unique, more revolutionary, and they might just be more of a traditional person, honestly. And if they're not, if they're trying to focus on their feelings to like tailor them to fit a certain image, it will be a huge distraction and could cause them to miss out on things. And they might feel like that's a wish coming true, but is it really? And then you have the Chariot in reverse here too. So like with the current situation, things aren't really moving along. Even though you do have that quick Knight of Swords energy, there is just some kind of obstacle in the way of things like progressing. Even though it's happening fast, it's like kind of fast and not going anywhere at the moment. And then Aquarius, the Soulmate card in reverse, Two of Cups in reverse. So it might just lead to an imbalance, or it could lead to a separation and a break between you and this person. This person might be trying to be who they think you want them to be, when you might just want them to be themselves. Or either way, you're just not feeling like they're quite a match. But I feel like that might be what has you feeling trapped, Aquarius. You might like this person, but you might not know. Like, if you're starting to feel like they're a bit phony, it's like, do I actually like them, or do I like the person they're trying to be? Or it could just be that you like them, but you don't like them that much, to the point where they're making you feel like you're having to give up your independence, and it's like you're kind of like evaluating everything and just being like, I don't know about that one. But yeah, I just feel like right now this is a kind of strained relationship. And if this is somebody new coming in, they are trying to come in and put on like a show. I feel like, you know, they're kind of, they're missing out on opportunities, because I feel like they're just too focused on trying to maintain a certain like appearance and trying to tailor their like emotions and appearance in a like they want the person they want to be. And everybody could desire self-improvement, but you shouldn't want to try to fit a certain mold, whether it's with or against the grain. So it's just causing a bit of conflict for somebody like you. And if they're approaching you with this energy, it could already start to make you feel like overwhelmed and just like trapped with somebody who is trying to kind of like perhaps emulate you, or they've been like watching and like they looked up your Facebook interest and they're like, oh, I see they like Naruto. I love Naruto. Like that kind of thing. I don't know, that's like a super specific like interpretation, but that's what I've seen. But either way, there is for you, Aquarius, a soulmate relationship right now that is looking more like a lesson than a lifelong love. Use your discernment and your intuition to tell you if that resonates with you or not. But I hope that this reading did help you. Feel free to share how you feel about that in the comments. But if you would like a reading that is specific to your situation, make sure you go ahead and put in those requests for a reading now while I still have availabilities through the week. I haven't started Skype readings yet, but I plan to soon. But yep, Aquarius, just looks like you gotta do whatever it means to you to maintain or regain your independence, whether you decide to stay with this person or not, or accept or reject this person. So I will see you next week, Aquarius. Much love.